All right. So I kind of want to go over this trade I took on London session. So if we look at London session here, okay, so I'm actually gonna speed up price a little bit so we can see price tapped into a higher supply zone, demand zone here. So price tapped into the demand zone here. We have Asia highs for liquidity draw.
I was like, what do you mean?
You can see in the 5-minute.
Like traveling together, like
we cleared these highs,
from Fresno to
breaking
LA,
that 5-minute structure,
together, sit all together.
making consistent lower lows, and then we made a higher high. We broke that structure, so we changed the overall direction here. Now, want to wait for price to tap into this supply here. Now we can aggressive entry. Sorry, demand. We can aggressive entry off this demand zone, but I like to wait a little bit.
And we have to do our own thing because it's Liam's gonna.
Boom. Once it taps in, want to wait for that rejection there. So now we want to see a bigger break of structure, just like so. Okay.
They might have money.
So, oops. Price is tripping. This thing is tripping. It's honestly just super slow at the moment. I don't know what's going on.
That makes no sense.
Okay. Technical difficulties.
Smart to get Alexis.
Technical difficulties. I may have to just close out TradingView. Oh, okay. Patience. Patience. Okay, let's go ahead and go back now. I didn't want that to happen. Okay. So laggy. I don't know what's been up with this. It's been like super choppy. Just like the charts here. So price tapped into here, this point of demand. So now I want to see a break of structure.
Must be nice to have money to be doing that.
To the upside here.
Or to have to have someone to buy you with. It's okay. We'll be the one to spoil ourselves.
Okay.
So how many do we have so far?
So you can see that this order block was left behind.
Oh, remember, Kelly is like, I kind of have to like keep track on him. So I feel like Kelly is more likely because he already has his looks and everything, and
so we actually do see that break of structure.
Kayla,
so you can see price tapped in
her job, or if she
to our initial entry already there because of this indecisive candle once we broke structure. But what we could have waited for was a retest on this order block here. Stops at this low of the demand zone.
Because I kind of wanted to have his first thing for his
just like that.
Like,
so boom, we have our last point of supply entry. Okay, we have the last point of supply. Price taps into the last point of supply. Now as far as take profit, I would be targeting any inefficiency. We have indecisive candle that already mitigated here. You can see there. Boom. We have inefficiencies. We have this range here of the
I guess
supply.
it's just like getting
So
their
I
ear
feel
used
like
to it. It's
targets
just like
here
if you start traveling
would
with the
make
toddlers,
sense.
right when they turn into toddlers, it's harder on
Taking
their
it up
ears for them to process it. Like you have
to
like
these
they're not
levels
grown
here.
enough. So even though when they're younger,
So
you have
I
the
would actually take
earmuffs,
it to
but they're
the
still
bottom of
slowly
it
getting used to
to
it,
fill in any inefficiency here,
and their body is
tap into that level, and potentially
hopefully
sell
with
off.
this.
So then, if we play price, it's funny because this is 10 speed and it's not moving like it.
I'm not sure.
So this is where price is currently at. If we hop into the 1 minute,
I'm not sure.
you can see we could have had a few
I'm just
re-entries.
studying, and like because
Price.
I have a lot on my mind.
Boom.
Because like I just have a lot to figure out, and I'm just calculating everything when I take my exam.
Boom.
And
Right there, price tapped in.
are we going back to Bossman? Like how will we talk to? You know what was on my mind
I
for the
took
longest time
an
when I was
entry
studying?
here. So
How
price
would we
gave
begin to
a push up.
like when we text him like, what would we say? We were gone.
No worries, I got that shit covered.
But we were gone for
Boom.
so long.
Okay.
And then we had to take our pictures too.
Last point is supply. This will be our last point. Supply. So as far as entries go, there are a few entries here. There's the first entry.
I'm gonna take. Like, I don't even know. Like I feel like
There's
I
the
just
second
feel my
entry.
body too, and it's just like I want to wear something nice, and I'm like seeing all these outfits. I'm like I want to wear that. Then I look at my stomach. I was like, never mind. Do I want to wear that? No, I don't.
We have entries here. I actually took my entry off of this level.
And then you said you wanted to do both our lashes, and I was like, how are you gonna do that like crazy? How are you gonna do that like crazy, sis?
I'm just gonna do what you call it, the individual lash. Just because I realize like
Boom.
I'm gonna wait until I have the funds for it. Because I don't wanna do it and then like not keep up with it because I'll be too lazy. Because you know it's a lot of work doing it for yourself, especially if you're just like old and tired.
I told you I wanted to learn. Now that I got shit to do.
So as you can
No,
see,
man, even if you want to learn, it's still hard.
we gave the change in direction here, breaking the structure, retracing, tapping into this demand zone here. Then we gave a few entries on the way up to then this would be the aggressive entry, these would be all the confirmation entries.
Play dates with Jessica's baby.
So we actually have another one here. Now this would be our last point of supply.
Really depends.
And I'm looking to enter off this level here.
Oh yeah, of course, but like it really depends like on my situation. Like I need to. For me, I feel like I'm avoiding a lot of people right now because I'm trying to just focus on me right now.
And take it up to take profit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, of course. I'll be fine with that. But it's just like if it's right now, it's a different story. Unless they want to grow with me, and like.
So this is 4 potential entries, all TPing at the same high.
Then yeah.
Because what price already tapped into to the left would be this inefficiency level in this level,
Because
which
I've been
this
like,
is a
'cause
really
lot
good
of
take
people's been
profit.
wanting to,
It's
like,
feeling
see
some
and hang out with
inefficiency.
me,
It's tapped into previous
and
levels,
I'm
and
not
then,
gonna lie,
but I do think that our
like,
pushes up would be very, very
I
nice.
can't talk to anyone if they don't want to do self healing. Because I'm on this journey of self healing, like going on like getting my shit together. And if you're just wanting to go out and just like
So we're so
talk
close.
shit instead of wanting to like.
So yeah,
instead
I
of
did
wanting to
take
talk
this
shit
trade
and
here.
think about doing better and talk about your like.
Now we're just waiting for
future
this one.
plans and all that stuff.
So
If you're talking
if you
about
look
big
here
things of
in the
wanting to do
3
better
minute,
for yourself, but, like, I don't think I can do it.
you can see that there's this indecision candle.
Because I know how that feels, and I know I put myself. I used to be that person of like just wanting to talk shit and not even talking about my future plans. Because like I don't know, I just feel like
So we can have an entry off of that indecision.
it's like hanging out with Aaliyah. If you're gonna be like Aaliyah, then no.
We can see that that indecision entry is at the
I know, but it's
discounted prices.
she has the same mentality.
So we should
Not
see
right now.
a drop to sweep this liquidity.
I want to be strong before I have to deal with someone like or like
Should drop to
an
see
Aaliyah
the
type
clear
partner.
of these lows. A tap into our level,
Yeah,
and then a
like
continuation,
zip
our
and
reversal.
killings and all that
So
stuff.
consolidation, expansion, retracement, reversal.
Because
Those are the 4 phases. There's really 4 phases. People preach there's 3, but in reality there's 4 because they don't account
like,
for that last
don't get me wrong,
phase.
I don't mind helping, and like for example, if she was feeling like depressed and she wanted
Retracement.
to talk and
So
she,
this
like,
would be the expansion out
wants to figure how to do something
of the
better for herself,
consolidation.
like, wants to like actually help herself
Retracement.
instead of
And once we
wanting
tap into our
romantically
level,
help her, then yeah,
it reverses. This is all we do. We trade.
see, like I don't mind stuff like that. If it's gonna be like, oh,
We trade the different phases in the
I'm
market.
romantic,
It's
that.
that simple.
Yeah, it's okay to talk like that, but then if you're gonna be like,
So yeah,
I'm not gonna
that's
do this
really the
because, like,
breakdown
why
of
do I have to
the
do it
strategy.
when I could just find someone else to do it for me, and it's just like,
And we could catch multiple entries like so.
so you want to be the damage and have someone come help you.
So this could completely take off from here, or we tap into our level. So I want to see what price does. At this point, these first 2 positions and actually all 3 of these positions should already have been moved to break even at this low
instead of
here.
just wishing it.
So I would actually have it at this low.
Like, I had some friends who were just saying like, oh, we should have play dates and all that stuff, and it's just like, oh, okay, what do you want to do? And it's just like, oh, I don't know, I'm just stressed out, and I like they just talk about random shit like I'm just stressed out about money. I'm just like, oh, so like, why are you stressed out about money? I thought you have a job, and they're just like, yeah, but they're not paying good and they're not giving hours, and it's just like, why don't you get a second job? They're like, no, I don't want a second job, and it's just like, oh, okay.
So this whole entry would have been a great valid entry, but this order block entry was very, very, very snipe. Very much of a snipe. So
That they have a teaching degree and all that stuff, but they wanna work at like freaking Dollar Tree or something.
so we can see here that if we look at the hourly, this would be about 5 hours of buying up that we could have potentially caught. So this may go hit take profit here from this level. It respected this order block a lot.
Well, if she said that there's not a lot of jobs for like therapists and all that stuff, there's plenty of jobs for that.
So we're gonna actually mark out our Asia high.
And you choose to work at a warehouse? What?
So boom, that's the full breakdown of the strategy. I think it's very simple, but very, very, very good.
Her new husband is a white man, and he looks creepy.
And there's this thing, it's a Wyckoff schematic. So, like,
And she made me
if you
so
want to really
Always the
see
white people, man.
what Price is intending to do, you want to learn the Wyckoff schematic for sure.
That's so mean.
Yeah, you see GBP, JPY,
Look,
caught nice buys on GJ.
Huh?
Same concept.
that's a new one. That's a one-way ticket to get murdered.
I believe XAU clapped. It's buying up now though. GJ sell ended up clapping
That's a
that
red
level.
flag.
I was actually I gotta go over that in another video, but I didn't look at GJ properly. So here we have a higher time frame POI get tapped into.
That's a red flag.
We have the buying climax.
You know, but
So
who
once
buys
buyers
it?
come into the market heavy here,
That's not much of a
we
red
have
flag,
the
you know, but, like, it's
second
just driving
test
and then, like,
here
there's-
of this level, which then
That's a lot of
is
people
followed by
driving.
the automatic reaction of the second test at this level. So you can see it falls off. We then have a big push up, which is considered the upthrust into our higher time frame POI. We then fall off a cliff, leaving behind
You should go home now.
an order block here.
You should go home and leave.
So this order block
Never come back, sir.
would be valid if, only if, we break structure, which we
You should
do.
hang up and don't call back
We
until.
break structure here,
Just wait for us.
and we actually change that overall direction, that shift in market. Then what is followed is a second test, followed through to this order block here. And now what happens is we get taken out and we leave behind this indecision candle, which is also our last point of supply, which market retests immediately after breaking structure. So once market breaks structure, all we do is retest it back to the most previous point of supply. So you can see we broke structure, retest the most previous point of supply here, and then go to our take profit, which is just to fill some imbalance. So we can see that here with Euro USD, we are just targeting this imbalance fill, and that's all it is.
What the?
His face, can you see my face?
Yeah.
His face was like, oh.
So the TP should get hit now.
I forgot what she asked him. Because she was asking him, like, isn't that, or like, you know, and I was like, what do you think? And he was like,
I threw away.
So if you add a single lot, a single standard lot onto each of these positions, you could only imagine the amount of money that you'd be making.
Poor guy.
I'm getting ready to save this. There we go. So just like that, all three of these positions hit take profit,
We don't want
TP hit,
a bunch
and that's it. Euro USD trade done by the end of London.
Oh,
Beautiful
I gotta
trade.
tell you, so
Beautiful,
after
beautiful,
your thing.
beautiful trade.
you're gonna take your exam next month, right?
what?
Are you taking your exam next month?
Next month?
Yeah.
Copy link
Like-
as well.
Maybe the second week.
So yeah, that's the initial breakdown of this new strategy that I've been learning. It's very, very effective. So now what we can expect
But
is
if
price
you
to
don't-
come
if you
back
did take it,
to this
like,
indecision
you
candle
take
here,
at home,
react off of it, and then continue higher. Very simple,
Wait, but I already paid for it in person.
very easy, very sweet.
I think you could trail.
So now all
You
stops
have to call
would
it
be
though.
moved
You could take it.
here,
You could take it at home
and then we would continue to trail this market
do
up
that.
higher.
because
We have a very nice indecision candle here.
I have anxiety right now. Can't be around a lot. I'm
Last
gonna
point
be
of supply.
studying this much, I'm pretty sure
So
being
now,
around people is not the best idea.
whether you take full profit or you just leave runners, it doesn't matter. Now, our trade is
Since I'm
done.
like studying a lot and I'm gonna be like,
So yeah,
going
that's
anywhere,
it. That is it from me.
I am gonna be
Hope that
very
was helpful.
stressed.